and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present to you the Very Reverend Dom Elias Carr, Canon of Klosterneuburg, first Headmaster of All Saints Regional Catholic School.
To the headmaster's office. Yes, we're in trouble. I don't think I have to say very much because we already know this is a huge success. Because you're all here. I'm grateful for every last one of you. We have tried so hard in these last months, since last spring, to give our school a new start. And I believe we're well on our way to a wonderful new age for All Saints. It's because of every one of you. It's because of the teachers. It's because of the students. It's because of the families. Because of the staff. I'm grateful to each one of you. I'm grateful especially to Father Daniel and to Father Bob and all of those who put their trust in me in the search committee when they came up with this idea that I needed another job. I really needed something to do between 8:30 and 3 every day. But somehow it's all worked out. I still have hair. We'll see how it goes at the next ball. So without any further ado, I'd just like to say again, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting our school. And let's have a wonderful evening.
The members of the Executive Board of All Saints Catholic School have chosen men and women representing each of the 5 parishes which make up our All Saints family, whom we wish to honor this evening for their varied and wonderful support of the cause of Catholic education on the Gold Coast. You know them, you've come to know them, and their deep love and unfailing commitment to our school and to its predecessor schools, and to the ideal of a Catholic education which provides our children not only with excellent academic instruction, but with a life-giving formation in all that it means to be Catholic, so that the faith can be the true foundation of their future, and all this in a safe and loving environment. We thank our honorees, and we delight with them in seeing what they have made possible, a renewed, happy, and flourishing All Saints Catholic School. His Grace the Abbot Primate, wishing to express his support for our school and the work of the Canons, will now present, together with the Headmaster, a silver Leopoldi Pfennig to each of the honorees. You don't have to say that in German. The Leopold penny, as it were, has traditionally been given to those who visited the tomb of our founder, St. Leopold. But throughout history, the handing over of a Leopoldi Pfennig has become a sign of gratitude for service rendered to the Abbey and to the Church. I would like to ask our honorees now to come forward one by one as their names are called. Mrs. Jean Stratford, from the parish of St. Boniface, is seated there. That's good luck. It's real. Mr. and Mrs. Robert Jakobsze, from the parish of St. Hyacinth in Glenhead. Sister Maureen Morgan from the parish of St. Mary of Rosslyn. I told you it was real. Mr. Joseph Caldwell from the parish of St. Patrick of Galante. Dr. and Mrs. Gary Galante from the Church of St. Rocco in Glen Cove. Our next honoree is known to all involved in Catholic education on Long Island and beyond. As Superintendent of Schools for the Diocese of Rockville Center, Sister Joanne Callahan has tirelessly struggled and succeeded in making excellent Catholic education possible on Long Island. And in these present times, the manifold challenges of which are known to all of us, when Catholic education and the very freedom of religion for which our nation is rightly proud are imperiled by many foes. Sister Joanne, working closely with Bishop Murphy, undertook the difficult yet wise and courageous decision to implement a strategic plan for the future of our Catholic schools. One of the fruits of this bold decision is a renewed All Saints. Without Sister Joanne's openness to the challenges and the developments and vision for All Saints, which have marked this past year, without her confidence in and unfailing support for our school and for the Canons, we would not be celebrating this evening, nor would the future of All Saints be so grand. It's a sign of our deep gratitude for all she does and has done for Catholic schools and for her willingness to support our new venture. The Headmaster and the Abbot Primate wish to present her now with a statue of our founder, St. Leopold. May his intercession and example accompany you, Sister Joanne, in all you do for God's church and for our children. Thank you. Well, this evening would not have been possible without the efforts, creativity, generosity, and sacrifice of so many people. There is one person whom you may not know, although that is unlikely, who has been the linchpin of this event, and whose indefatigable enthusiasm, ebullient optimism, and seemingly limitless ability to convince people to do things they would never otherwise have dreamed of doing, that has polished the raw talents of so many into the bright gem in the dazzling sparkle of which we now stand. to take an idea and make it reality, to give form to a dream, to bring out in so many people a joyful exuberance which almost but not quite equals her own. These talents invite us now to thank this shy and retiring person who has motivated us all. I give you Barbara Peebles, President of the All School Association. It's now my distinct honor and pleasure to present you the guest who, I dare say, has come the farthest this evening to be with us. The Provost's presence here is a visible sign of his support for our school. His fatherly encouragement of the Canons, who are grateful for the privilege of now belonging to All Saints' family, is itself a great gift. But there's something else. The Provost brings with him to this evening, to our ball, not only the flavor and charm of Old Vienna, but also a donation to All Saints of 10,000 euros. It's my pleasure to introduce to you His Grace the Abbot Primate Bernhard Backovsky, Provost of Klosterneuburg.
My English language is very small. Und so bitte ich, mein Mitbruder wird translate. Because, weil die Freude soll nicht getrübt werden durch eine schlechte Sprache.
Well, I mean, of course it's not true, but the Abbot Primate says that his English is so limited that he wants his wise words to be translated by someone who speaks even less English than he.
In der Kürze die Würze, dreimal Danke, denn alle guten Dinge sind drei.
He likes to say thank you for 3 times. First,
Danke, Exzellenz, verehrter Herr Bischof, für die Möglichkeit, dass unsere Mitbrüder hier sein dürfen und können.
a great thank you to His Excellency Bishop Murphy, because he is the ordinary. He had to allow our foundation to take place at Glen Cove, and he did.
Dankeschön den Damen und Herren des öffentlichen Lebens, die bereit waren und bereit sind, in diesem Miteinander das zu verwirklichen.
A second thank you to the Mayor of Glen Cove and everyone involved from the part of the community here, because as we found, it's a very good working together of all sides here in Glen Cove, and we are grateful for that.
Dankeschön allen Damen und Herren, den sogenannten Pfarrkindern und den Verantwortlichen der Pfarre, die die Basis sind, dass dieser Baum der Hoffnung, der Zuversicht, der Freude, dass wir Christen sind, dass wir Kirche sind, dies ermöglichen. Und ich möchte sagen, das hier ist das sichtbare Zeichen der Freude, die wir Christen der Botschaft des Evangeliums zu verkünden haben. Das vierte. Dankeschön.
And at last, a big thank you to every one of you who has come, because only together we can build something here in Glen Cove. We've just started with the foundation of the cannery, and now the school is another important point. What we strive to do is working together from Austria to America to build something new, to build something grand. Thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Now, all the children in the school learn to do this in German, but I think we can do it in English. The provost celebrated just a little while ago his 70th birthday, so I think we can all sing together.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear provost. Happy birthday to you.
And last, but in absolutely no way least, is it my great pleasure to introduce the man without whose vision and energy none of what we celebrate this evening would be happening. Bishop Murphy's love of Catholic schools is only the beginning. Bishop Murphy brought the Canons to Glen Cove, gave us a home, trusted us when it became possible for us to be more involved in the school, and supports us all the time, especially in coming all the way to Austria to ordain Father Gabriel. We are more thankful to him than I can possibly say, and are delighted he accepted our invitation this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the Most Reverend William Murphy, our Bishop.
What a wonderful evening this is. Aren't you all agreed? And I know you all want to start dancing. Would that be true? And you want... No, that no came from one of the priests. What a joy it is to be with you. I'm so grateful. First of all, to the prelate, to my dear friend, Monsignor Bernhard, but to Don Daniel, Don Elias, Don Gabriel, to Father Romeo, the dean, to Sister Joanne, to all of the honorees, to the mayor of Glen Cove. All of you have welcomed the Canons here with open hearts and with great joy and anticipation. And may I ask you all, have you found your hopes fulfilled in these men? Me too. I want you to know that I'm wearing, Sister Joanne and I are wearing this button, which is part of the development of our outreach to brand Catholic schools. And the brand is called the learning, the value of learning and the learning of values. And doesn't that kind of sum up what happens in a good Catholic school like All Saints? Good for you. But before I say anything further, while all of us are very happy, we know that in his own humble but very beautiful way, the provost has been kind enough to tell us that he is very generous, as he is, in letting us have the first foundation in the United States of the Canons Regular of St. Augustine of Klosterneuburg. We are privileged, and our diocese in the years to come will benefit from them who will bring so many blessings. So I want right now to thank him, and please bear with my bad German. Liebe Herr Prälat, vor einem Monat haben Sie mich in Ihrem schönen Stift zum zweiten Mal willkommen geheißen. Als ich die Freude hatte, Ihren Mitbruder, Herrn Gabriel, zum Priester zu weihen. Nun ist es mir eine große Freude, Sie zum zweiten Mal in meiner Diocese begrüßen zu dürfen. Herzliche Willkommen. Ihre Anwesenheit hier ist ein wunderbares Zeichen der engen Verbindung zwischen Klosterneuburg und Rockville Center. Ich danke Ihnen für alles, was Sie für unseren Rockville Center tun und hier ermöglichen. Und ich freue mich sehr auf unsere Pilgerfahrt nach Klosterneuburg, um Ihr 900. Jubiläum in 2014 zu feiern. Noch einmal hier, liebe Brüder, noch einmal herzlich willkommen. That's the end of the German. But what a blessing these men are to this house, to this town of Glen Cove, to the city of Glen Cove, excuse me, and to all of us in the Diocese of Rockville Center. I pray that the Lord may continue to bless us with the presence of the Canons of St. Augustine of Klosterneuburg for many decades, indeed for many hundreds of years, and that their foundation here, the first in the United States, of this monastery, which was founded 900 years ago last year, and which I just promised to the Provost that next year we will go there in pilgrimage, and you're all invited. Good, you can applaud that. Because we want to show to all of the canons of St. Augustine in Vienna how happy we are that they're part of us and that we're part of them, and how proud we are that we are joined together through many cultures into the great culture that makes us the one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. Blessings on you all. Thanks to you all. Have a wonderful evening, and you say whatever's the next thing, which is Alles Walzer!